Hello and welcome to
The Big Picture, where we help you see.
Think and Act Big. Hey, it's Dave. How are you, Dave?
It's been a while.
Yes,
it's been a while.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed. All right. So today we have a really interesting guest for you guys, and the reason why we invited this guest is because Dave, you know this, and we've always been about starting up, doing the next thing, doing the next level. Sometimes we talk about like starting your own out of employment. And I think our guest for tonight is the perfect guest to talk about that because he actually did it.
Yes. So he's currently self-employed, basically,
And a
he
businessman
employs
also.
himself.
And yeah. And today, we will talk about, the things that he's doing and in the businesses that he's working on. And so today, let me introduce you to Michael Yu. Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Kumusta?
Hi, Joe.
So,
I'm good.
Mayo ra? Okay ra? So,
I'm
Michael, guys, just a little background also, Dave. Michael and I used to,
Work
office
together.
mate. Yeah, we work together.
And Joe is my
No, it's not ako. Nice to
manager. Okay.
So, nanay trend. There's already a
Yeah,
trend.
there's this one guy from my cab from our other show. We will link it on the show notes, but he was also an employee. I think Joe was the boss or the manager, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening now if Joe is being left behind.
I'm being left behind.
But yes, so
I'm being left behind though. So that now, si Michael is already working on several businesses. And Michael, can you walk us through how did you come to a point where ni hawa kasi mohang or you left?
yeah,
your-
maybe we could discuss a bit about your job at first and
Oh, yeah.
and how what
Yeah,
motivated you.
that's nindot na siya. Okay.
Actually, he told us about earlier about that certain goal, age goal,
Yeah.
age goal. So maybe you can share about that as we move along.
Okay, so as a kid, we are not really well off, man. And although my dad is a doctor, I can see like if you're not financially educated, dili gyapon you cannot buy things you want. So it's very limited. So that's why maybe on high school, I already set a goal that when reaching 35, I don't want to like work. I want to do business because my inspiration comes from like my uncle in Manila. So they own buildings and I can see that they can do what they want. They're enjoying. And also I read some books, some successful people like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Gokong Wei locally, so Henry C. So that's the start. It inspires me. So while on college, I took up like computer engineering because that's my first love. So doing programming because they say if you go to computer course, you get paid well compared to
Which is
other
true.
jobs.
Which is true.
Yeah, that's what you've heard at that time. What year was that? What year
Is
was
it
this?
true?
A bit.
But what year was this? Was this?
It's like around 1999 or year 2000.
So the trend was already about computers.
Yes.
You graduated 1999.
No.
You started.
I graduated 2002
Oh, okay.
in yeah. So as a computer engineering, but that time Cebu was not ready yet for programming. So I tried to apply and it took me around 9 months to find a job. Murag nakahurot ko isa ka rim na bond paper.
For resume.
Yeah.
Mahal yung, mahal printing.
Yeah, so moto. Then I tried to learn new skills again because that time wala pa man nag-teach ang programming, high level programming. It's very rare. So I tried to study and then get a job. First job is on Olympus. So this was like under their MIS. Ang pay was not great because I just got paid like mga 9,000 pesos a month plus tax.
But di ba dako na ni siya? Is it a sizable amount in 2002?
2000,
Not really.
2000,
Is it
2005.
2005?
Hindi, 2004. Mate.
Mm.
It's still, it's small.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I moved to, I reapply. Go, mo to, abot ko sa Bigfoot. After
So small.
still
Despite the
small.
name.
It's not enough. I don't know, maybe it's human nature na. So, dili ka masatisfied. So, but since our family, it's going back to my family, it's more on nasa medical field. So, yung ko, okay. Maybe, ingon akong dad, if you want to settle down, it's good, like, kanang nasa kay medical background so that you can take care of your family. And if you want to go out, kaya ang nursing, di ba, hot kaya that time.
Yes, that's true.
So, yun siya, maybe you can take nursing sad if you want to go out. Yun ko, but I love computer. Yun siya, you can try. We'll pay for it. So, yun ko, okay, sige. So, moto, ni take ko nursing, but I was working with Bigfoot pa. Luckily, my boss, si Jodin, American boss,
Yeah.
he's very good. He told me like, okay, you can study and you can still work here, and maybe I can hire new one and you can train them. So it go on for mga 2 years plus, and then later on, after padung ako mo graduate sa nursing, I told him, murag di na kaya, I need to study, so I need to resign. So ni-resign ko niya, then he accepted it. Then mo to, I
You graduated, good sa
graduated sa
And then
nursing.
you passed the board?
Yes, I passed the board.
Okay. 2 courses,
So
okay.
now I got 2 course. And now it's time to apply na. Ingon sila, okay, you can go out.
So this is like
Around last year,
2008,
yeah.
2009?
Yeah, around that time.
Okay,
2009.
so how long did it take you to land a job?
2008. And I can remember 2008, that time, ang economy sa US, it's very down. That's the
Yes.
housing bubble.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 2007 it was like drop you guys, di ba?
Oh, drop.
All right. Yeah.
And that time, no hiring.
Yes. Because I graduated at around
Okay. So, zero. Wala hiring. Stop hiring ang mga medical course, nursing, wala. So, ayun, oh my God.
What a waste of time.
Lagi. So, anyway, ang bonus na lang is, okay, naku yung mga connection, mga doctors, mga nurses, mga hospital. So, ni-try ko apply hospital. And ilang gi-offer is, mga, I think, 9,000? Still 9,000.
It's the same as
The same as
2004.
itong first job na
2002. Oh my God.
2002. So, yung wala naman tanaan na og 9,000 lang kay I work for Bigfoot, and on the IT company lahi man ang pay rates nila. So yung murag di man mada, it's too small. And luckily katong gipang train or katong mga friends nako before sa IT, they're holding kana
Manager, team lead
team lead level. So they refer me. So Mike, how about try it here? And sige, pila mang sweldo, I need to know. Kaya syempre I'm studying, wala ko income, and medyo ko. Yan sila. Sige, try diri, apply ko, pag-apply na ko, nadawat ko. But later on, mga 6 months sa Singapore, kusog kayong hiring IT.
Yes.
Kusog kayo. So I tried to apply sa dito. Ni-try ko, and then I secured an interview. I flew there. Nadawat ko. So that was my murag, okay. On track na sad ko ani kay nako Singapore. Ang pay ani is dako man ilang pay dito
Times 10.
diri. Oh, times 10.
That's confidential, but yeah, but
Dili times 10. Maybe
it's bigger. It's
Times 12.
bigger. Times 30.
30 siguro.
In peso, times 30.
Times 30.
But that time, pag abot ko sa Singapore, so first job niya, I received my first paycheck. Really dollars ang pay ani. So medyo ingog. Okay, I'm on track sa akong goal. Maybe I can do this. At 35, ma-retire na ko. So, every payday, I try to save. Because if you spend lang gyapon dito imong sweldo in Singapore, tanan ilang mga mahal man sad. Expensive. Ilang mga restaurant, ilang rent, mahal. So, nag-save because gusto ko 2 years lang, balik ko sa Cebu and do business. Moto, after 2 years, nitawag na sa akong friend, si John. I think you know
Yeah,
John. So John told me, hey Mike, Lexmark is hiring and the whole floor, wa may tao. We need engineers. Ingko, di na ko mobalik dira Cebu because I know the pay is medyo low, manggod. Although diri, lisod siya hassle, but ako lang murag agwantahon. But nag-talk mi ni si Ma'am Pat. So we meet halfway. So siya, okay, kuan gusto ka na morning mga package. Ko, sige. I'll try kay since akong dad that time medyo tiguang naman sad nasakit sad siya. So I miss my family. So niuli ko. Uli ko Cebu, Lexmark dool naman sa mua. Right. Sige na lang, murag. Oo. Okay, so mo to. Pag nana ko sa Lexmark, abot age na ko is kuan naman siguro 32 siguro. So yung 3 or 31, yung okay, murag gamay na lang yun, 3 years. So pero while ga work ko sa Singapore, nag-start na kog mga business. Nag-start kog kuan first is katong mga piso-piso gani na computer. Coin operated machine.
But you were still in Singapore, ani?
Oh, I was still in Singapore.
You're doing it on the side basically.
Yes, like sideline. Oh, so because I believe sa business, I'm focused more on kanang passive income. I'm focusing on passive income because as an engineer or software engineer, ma-feel man ako ang murag ang demand gani sa imong time and effort. Kung active income, you need to be in the office, you need to think. Yeah, usually it's not easy ang work nato. So ngita gyud mga passive income. So yung okay, coin operated is just if I multiply this, probably I can earn kay one machine ang computation namo is you can earn around 1,800 sa one machine. So mo to we try to mass produce that machine, naabot mig mga 50 ka machines and then 50 ka machines and then later on group man mi tulo. Group
Partners.
Partners. And akong partners is kuan na murag Mike kanang murag we learn a lot from this business na but we need na siguro to split kay I need the money. Okay, because ang earning ato, na earning pero wala na mo gipacket. We don't spend it. We like expand the business.
Yeah, okay.
So we expand the business.
So you circulate the money basically. You didn't get
we
any
reinvest it in
reinvest.
So
Which is what business?
The
coin operated.
Yeah, but like when you
we buy new machines.
You buy new
buy new
machines.
machines. It's not like a different business. It's
the same business.
It's the same business. You just add more units.
It's
more
really
units.
interesting. How can we dig a bit deeper about that? So, so what happened? Did you ever earn anything from it?
Yes, actually, the funny thing is that we were earning like you're paid cash, like 60,000-80,000 cash, but in coins.
Yeah, of course.
So it's very heavy. So every time we go there, we need to bring like
Kilohan.
Kilohan and sako sa rice.
Yeah, Sakura.
I can still remember
Yes,
1 kilo sa piso na to before is around 1 kilo is 167 pesos. But it changed now. It changed.
Yeah,
I think
lighter.
it's more because it's lighter right now. And dito sad ko murag naka-learn sad ko about mga metal investment. Because ang atong mga piso di ay, it's worth 7 pesos outside.
Really?
They're melting it. China is ordering 1 peso. Kamantay mo na mo'y katong...
Wow.
This is crazy.
Amazing. I didn't know that.
Okay. That was before.
That was before. Katong, China, katong Beijing Olympics. Diba? They build. Shortage sila mga metals, precious metals, iron, or zinc, or sa itong nasa piso. So, they're purchasing 1 peso with 7 pesos.
Wow.
So that's illegal.
Good investment.
Oh, but that's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
It's not illegal if you're in China. Diba? Because you're just buying the metal, basically.
But atong currency is sovereign property of
Yeah,
Philippines.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
So you cannot do that.
We should cut that. I'm just kidding.
No. It's
That's
good
okay.
education for
Good
me
education.
and for the thousands of people who will view this.
But we are not selling them. But we know there
It's
are
just
people
that's
buying
okay.
from us. So what we do is we exchange it sa bank or Jollibee, and because of that time shortage ang mga piso. Kaya nga no, people are selling it.
Really?
Murag it's gray market man.
Oh, yeah.
there's one like sample na yung naka-assign, they're looking for piso, they will buy it from sari-sari store, they will purchase it in bulk. Pero amoa, every month raman may mag-cash out all coins. So usually we go to the bank, and even bank having problems sa mga coins kay they really need coins good, kay they're wondering asa man atong mga coins.
Yeah.
But then who just out of curiosity ba, like how did you learn about this, like there were because I didn't know, like
Okay.
I'm so detached from this. Sige.
Okay, kay namang ko ikuan, friend doing scrapping,
Right.
and before di ay nag-start masag ko scrapping when I was studying nursing. Kanang I purchased mga pet bottles.
Yeah.
So back then it is being bought at 21 pesos per kilo. But I think now it's 8 pesos. So dito ko nakibaw na it's very expensive ang mga copper wires. It's 300 plus per kilo. Aluminum is 45 pesos per kilo. Silver.
That's why people steal the copper wires.
Yes, 300 plus. So dito ko nakibaw, yan brass is very expensive also kanang mga gripo. So dito nakibaw na like ngano wa may mga piso, and ngano ang piso mo magnet na karon. They will stick to the magnet, and because it's cheaper man, more iron content. So they replace the original content sa piso, they replace it with iron because iron is cheaper man. So dito ko na learn okay nya nasa time na nitawag yun sa kuha, like we need coins but in bulk, no limit daw, like you have like 100k 300k. So dito ko na kuan gyud kanang murag na curious sad go, it struck me like why are these guys looking for coins ko, okay mo di ay
Interesting. Right. So you were working at Lexmark. Yeah, you have this computer business that's operated by coins, which is passive income, and that's bringing you a good chunk of revenue. Is this the reason why you suddenly say like, okay, I'm stable now, I will leave employment?
Before that, doing coins, I engage a lot of small businesses, and not all are successful.
Yeah. So can you just give us
So,
like
Can
few
you
shot on it?
Few, I've tried scrapping,
Right.
like purchasing katong mga plastic bottles, scrap metals. I tried coin operated machines.
Water, you try that, like water
And
refilling,
what-
water operated, like you.
I've tried that also, but
Was it good?
I stopped because it's very hard to manage people. Kay kung maguba, since I'm well versed sa computer but not sa compressor.
Right.
So every time na maguba, ang technician mo charge, and para ko dili kay profitable because ang water, ang markup is very small.
Right.
Yeah, water because it's basic needs. So I have to remember basta basic needs, human basic needs, ang markup is always small.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good lesson.
Oo. So ang repair, it's too expensive, di ba?
Unless you employ the repairman, which is like another
Yes,
expense, yeah.
Yes, I'm wala man ko ga deploy daghan kayo because since ni-engage ako into water business because my belief man gud sa business is that basta basic needs, it's easier to market, but ang profit margin is small.
Right. So you go for volume.
Yes, I go for volume, and because if you engage, these are safe business. If you see ang mga tycoons, na sila yung mga safe business, like Coca-Cola, it's very safe. Every time, or beer, di ba? So, murag, inigtimpla nila na automatic, sold na.
Right.
Na, wanay R&D. That's why akong believe pag 2008 pag down sa market tanan technology, cars tanan they go down. Yeah, 'di ba?
But not a
out.
basic.
But Coca-Cola good, basic good. Ang
Right.
cheese, ketchup, Heinz, everything are fine. So man go okay, let's do water because if na kay mga businesses na mga safe, 'di ba? Basic needs. So it continues to sell, small margin. If na kay daghan kay small margin, akong belief kung daghan kag earnings sa small margin, you group them together, then you can engage much riskier business, big riskier business.
Really good point.
Yes, kay if you tried if you tried diretso, big businesses,
Yeah.
if that fails, because we're just human.
Yeah.
and we don't know what we're really doing.
No one really knows what
I
we're
mean,
really doing.
Oh, it's very hard, and usually katong mga dagkong company, they don't want to share their secrets, di ba? You need to do it yourself good to
Yeah.
become big. Wa may big company mo doon, okay, I'll make you big.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
So you need to do it. So muna, and since limited man ang time na to, for me, I feel lang kutob rata to be very productive, kutob rata sa 55. Age 55. By that time, medyo magawas na siguro ang mga sakit.
Right.
So, I need it.
Where did this belief come from?
Kuan.
Is it because you're a nurse by profession, or you see this someone?
Ay, very good question. Because from my dad,
Yeah.
I can see like na yung mga before mukuy ko siyang clinic, I can see mga patient na yung mga sakit at this age. Ano, bitaw, no? Murag, kanang at early age, dapat we need to like save good. We need
Sorry.
we need to
Yeah, you have to. There's this what do you call this? Sewing
Sewing time.
Yes.
Yes, correct. So we need to prepare.
20s, 30s, 40s, but over that, it's time to reap.
Yes, because by age of 50, medyo atong body is medyo mo complain na kapoy na sad siya, and ang imang mga opportunity is mo shrink na sad.
Okay. So aside sa water and sa pamay, what other small business that you went into?
Limot mong kontaghan.
But what's your ratio? Like, would you say like your success ratio? Is it true like 1:10 or yun na? How?
No, I think failure rate is around mga 60-40.
Okay, but that's good
60,
number,
40.
because
Yeah.
yeah.
I've heard from Bo Sanchez. I think he mentioned like 17 something. If 17 failed business, over 10, and like the 18th one was the successful, or something like that. So
Right.
you have to fail a lot of times. Actually, the advice is to fail fast
Yeah.
and move on to the next one.
You remember this guy, Jake? We interviewed him.
Yeah,
he
Jake.
also stopped stopped
Jake
working.
Miro, yeah. You should check that episode.
That episode.
Very
So,
fun episode.
yes.
I will.
A lot of failures.
But he
but,
did
yeah.
like one of the things that surprised. I know him for a very long time, like longer than I know you. But I never knew that he failed. I think
Yeah, he's
Was it-
into
the number was like
networking, whatever.
13 businesses
Yeah.
before, and it was kind of amazing for me that he said like, oh, that's the ratio of that. But anyway, but for you, it's like you're keeping these small businesses for a reason, right? You're keeping this for
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
And then so these small businesses plus what was the like, you're working at Lexmark. I don't know if we should say that, but you're working at Lexmark.
So this was while working.
Yes.
Yeah, this was probably 2014, no? 2014, 2015.
How do you juggle that?
Yeah, how do you juggle that also?
Well, it's para nako dili siya sayon, like I wake up early. And
I know we still have like 2013, 2012. You're at Lexmark na, no?
Yes.
There was a lot of time. There was like a lot of overtime also, right?
Yes, there's a lot of overtime. So what I did is I tried to delegate some of my work, and the hard part
Delegate to who?
Is that Lexmark delegation or the business delegation?
the business delegation.
Okay, of course, right.
Delegate to my brother or to a friend kay my brother is studying mansad, so murag dili niya kaya, I hire kanang to maintain the computer. So some of the business. The hard part lang is it's very hard to find the right person or honest person,
Yeah.
especially dealing with money, because I think if you handle money,
How do you
they
how do you
change.
account for that? They have like a automated check. Okay, this is the number of things gonna fall off sa one.
I just do it by estimate. So that's the hard part because, di ba?
Okay. So what was the like? You're working at this company full time, from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6:36.
5 job.
6:36, I think.
Yeah.
From 9 o'clock in the morning to 6:36 in the evening.
Plus
How do you?
overtime.
Huh?
Plus overtime.
Plus overtime. Like what was the the factor for you where you said you finally
Yeah,
decided.
that's enough.
No, wait. Now, I still remember. I heard. I'm no longer at Lexmar. And you're into cryptocurrency also, right?
Yes, yes.
Additional side.
Basically, diversification of your.
Oh, because di ba ingon ko, I believe in diversification. So that time we also posted sa net, like because we have small cash from this small mga
When you
different
say
small
we,
business.
who's we?
My partners group,
Mm.
because we pool our money man.
Mm.
So we're looking for kuan said mga startup that we can invest in or on. And there's this one guy, I think si Glenn, medyo kuan pa na siya, studying at University of San Carlos, second year accounting or business ad ba to. Pero ni-stop siya because ni-pursue siyang online. It's similar to Lazada.
Mm.
Oh, so
Dropshipping, basically.
dropshipping. Ang ingon niya, nindot kayo, mayo siya, very paspas gid kayo siya. Ang iyang problem lang is wala siya money. Wala siya cash.
Right.
So,
Where did you find this guy?
ni-message siya sa amua. No.
You posted an ad.
Nag-post mig ad, nasad siya kanang gi-post that we're looking for investors.
Okay, interesting.
So, ni communicate me,
Like when you say online, it's Facebook or something? No, something else.
istorya.net.
Istorya.net. Okay.
So,
Nice, huh?
so dito nag-start. Di ba naman siya mga business section ang istorya.net?
Yes.
So, message dito, nag-start ang message niingon me na, hey, you're looking for investors, so pwede we can have murag meeting. So mo to i-present ang iyang koan, iyang ideas. So murag okay, nindot ni.
Is this idea working already? Inya additional lang ang inyong kuan or it's from scratch?
Na siya'y customer base already but not that much good. Kay iyang magkuan naman siya, he's posting on different forums na mga orders. But gusto siya maghimo iyang own shop good, like online shop.
Right.
So mo kaya siya funding. So mo to we agreed certain amount among gi-fund, and later on siya push like nindot ni kaning Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. So akong gi-review na may white paper. Akong gi-review, bitaw no, nindot sad ni. So akong gi-check okay, nindot ni. So let's try invest ani gamay. Let's invest gamay. So at first, we invested gamay sa Bitcoin. It's around 4,000.
Year what?
Year...
Because we will know
5 years, 5 years ago.
The price
5
of
years ago,
Bitcoin.
cryptocurrency?
5 or 5 point something, 5.5 years ago.
And you already invested in Bitcoin, basically?
Yes.
Bitcoin. The Bitcoin now.
Bitcoin.
So, wow.
Okay, so now we know.
Early.
Sige.
So the price is around 4,500 pa. So mo to ni we bought gamay lang, probably point something Bitcoin, and then we tried to transfer money bitaw murag nindot ni siya. But si Glenn ang unfortunately si Glenn ang iyang business wala ni work out.
That shopping site.
Wala ni work out. It's because of warranty. Kay kung naiguba,
Balik.
iuli. Since barato man imong pag-purchase ana, kung imo pa i-ship, alkansi na ka. For example, someone would just buy tent. Naibali isa. Kung imo na iuli, i-ship pa nimo, mubayad ka pa sa China or sa Manila. Mahal kayo. So, wala siya ni work out tungod sa warranty. So, we settled it. So, mo to, we split our ways ni uli siya sa ila sa Leyte man tingali to kay iyang mom na may bugasan. So we continue sa iyang gi preach sa mua cryptocurrency, among gi review ang white paper. Okay man. So mo to dito na means so good. We try to purchase ginagmay. And then niguwas din ang coins.ph.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Nanatay ika-convert sa atong investment. Coins.ph. But it didn't stop there. Since we believe man because we believe kanang murag ang cryptocurrency, it is for kanang deflationary siya na currency, and fiat currency, peso, dollars, there are like inflationary currency. Diba? So,
Explain.
okay,
In 1 minute, basically less.
in 1 minute. Okay, ang fiat currency is that it's losing value every year, 4 to 6%. That's true throughout history. Diba? Dollar is, atong mga goods is rising.
Basically, what you call it, inflation.
Yes,
Yes.
inflation. Inflationary ang atong fiat currency, ang peso. So if you check history, ang atong mga goods sigig kamahal, wa man ni barato, di ba? Let's check with water or sardines, di ba? And now ang problem with peso is we have double inflation. If you check sa atong goods sigig saka, if you compare it with other currency, sisag kamahal ang US dollar, di ba? Atong peg is we're losing value. So that means we're hit by double inflation. So first, own inflation in our country, and in competing market outside sa Philippines, we're also losing value sa atong peso. So there must be some way, that's what we believe, there must be some way how we can store value sa atong hard work. So that's why, okay, precious metals, we can do this. We can buy copper or precious metals, gold, silver. We can also do cryptocurrency. It's like modern way of like protecting, because it's deflationary. I can explain, but it would take time. Okay. So
you invested there, and then
So mato, we invested there sa Bitcoin, and we just hold them, and coins.ph came out, and there's a lot of traction man karon sa blockchain technology, a lot of coins coming out. So we invested on them also.
altcoins.
Yeah, altcoins.
Okay, so like I know, like during the time before, I think a year before that, this is like the price of the coin like went up dramatically, right?
Yes. But before I resign, murag last year, April, murag wala pa kay movement sa mga price.
Okay.
So there's
So it was not a factor for you.
it was not a factor because I tried to sa akong portfolio, investment portfolio, I tried to balance it, not murag because I believe in diversification. So that's why if I fail, at least there's a lot of small
Right.
business that can help
Sustain
me out
you.
sustain my expenses. So I did not like overcommit sa cryptocurrencies. So it's more of a mix.
Right. So we've discussed about a lot of things. We talk about the small businesses, your strategy, and then it's how it fits to your long-term goal. And so now we're in a verge of talking about your point of leap, the point where you actually decided, I'm gonna leave employment now. So my question to you is like, what's my major factor? What's the major factor? What are the, like, if you have a checklist of things, what are the things nga you say, this is check, this is check, this is check, and then it's time for me to go?
Okay. First is katong age, like 35. So when I was in Lexmark, murag 36 naman akong age.
Right.
Yeah. And then na-set up na ang katong akong water station. Nasa ko'y katong investment namo sa cryptocurrencies. And so far, murag makuan man gud, ma-estimate na ko ang monthly income. Although mas dako pa yun if I work in Lexmark.
Right.
So but with these businesses, like napa akong coin operated machines, so ingog, okay, maybe it's time for me to stop. That way I can engage katong business na I really want to pursue.
Which is?
Karon is
Sorry.
natukan ako. karon wala pa. It's my ultimate business goal is murag nagyud ko sa food production, because that's I believe sa strength sa country. I want to use that strength ba. It's
like farm really or product distribution, or
it's
Restaurant.
let me know if you're not comfortable sharing your.
No, I can share. It's food processing business, because if you see kanang ako lang share ang story, murag you can see ang kaning Pro Foods. owner sa J Center, J Mall, J Park. Ang ilang mango business is very very big. Dried mangoes, but
They do that. So that's like their
Do you know this?
side business.
Do you know this, Dave?
I
This
don't
new
know that.
Yeah, this is new information for me.
so that's why I want to engage sa strength sa country to help the country sad. It's easier man sa, di ba? Kung unsay strength sa mong country, imo lang mo kuan lang ka mo strategize mo position lang ka sa kuan. So that's why we're preparing right now.
When you say we still the same group that you're with,
Yes, the same group with
how
my
many people are
family.
you with in this group?
We are kuan mga 4 karon 4. But I need to involve my kuan na family because medyo dako man gud siya na investment. So
Right.
mo na probably after kay nag-open sa kog katong Sparks venture, it's murag kanang crowdfunding for those people who want to join. If they join, some of the funds will be invested on different digital assets. So mga coins, since we're doing that, it will be invested there and some will be pulled to katong food processing business. But wala pa man ang food processing on the process pa man. So di na ako i-mention sa, but later I can share to you once ma-set up na siya.
Sure. Yeah, please do. Okay. So you how does it feel like when you said okay, check. Was it a hard decision for you to tender your resignation letter, or is it an easy one?
Not so hard and not so easy, in the middle, but I'm prepared.
It's like, are you happy, like, you know, composing it and like thinking about sending it out, or was it?
Very good question. It's sad because nam kay mga friends sa work, like, di ba? Na kay mga friend, and you know, when you quit your job, there's a lot of benefits that mo i-sacrifice, di ba? The company give you mga benefits and ma-sacrifice na imong expectation, like monthly pay mawa na sad na. So mawa na na.
That's true.
So medyo nay murag kuyawan ko gamay, but I just believe like murag I can do this. So
And then you resigned.
I signed, submit.
Okay. So now that you're resigned and you're now like a year and a half, or a year and a half out of employment and now like working on, you know, your business. What can you tell us, like, what are your expectations before doing it? Na like, how does it, how if you were to compare nga, because you have the thinking okay, when I resign, this is what I'm expecting, and then what's the reality, like expectation versus reality ba? What was that? Maybe like couple of different things nga. One say this is exactly what I expected, and that one is like this is something that's different and new.
Okay, first is kuan. I expect medyo kuan, I can do a lot of stuff the first year.
Because you have more time.
Yes, more time. But it turns out ang kuan day, my greatest enemy is myself.
Yeah.
When I resign because wala na time in, time
There's no
out.
time in, time out. There's no boss.
No boss will coach you. Hey, these are your deliverables. So wala na siya.
No one will ask you to set goals for the year.
Yes,
And also,
so
when the money comes in, you actually realize that, you know, sometimes you feel lazy to work, right? If you get the income already. So yeah, so that's what.
So yeah, so muna akong greatest challenge. So right now, I do a lot of things to do sa akong laptop because maglisod man ko sa malipong ko sa cellphone. So gusto ko sa laptop type mas fast. And by the way, bati kay kong agi good. So I put every night before I sleep, I type it murag to discipline myself as kuan na ba, as unemployed.
Right.
To put unsa akong buhaton tomorrow. I can imagine it. I can like call this guy, go to this area, check that one. So do this, buy this stuff. So ako na every night I do that, and every morning, okay, because if nindot kay mong sleep gani or you have a good rest, when you wake up, murag gikan sa bakasyon. Para nako gikan bakasyon na murag mawa tanan sa mga things to do.
Right.
So mo i-open na ako laptop. Okay na kani. Ya sa una is kung nay manawag or nay mga pa-schedule or mga things to do, I'll just remember this iniguli. But
It's not gonna happen.
it's not gonna malimot gid ang tao.
You have to write it down.
Oh, kung nay mag-call me after ana. So usually ako na siya tawagan kay usahay malimtan gid nako.
So you what you're basically doing is you're creating a checkpoint for yourself, no? So that you'll know you're making progress.
Yes.
What are the things that surprise, like what surprised you, like basically like when you're out of it, now that you're out of employment? So mga things that surprise you.
Ang surprises is there's a lot of opportunity in life. You just need to choose the right one na kaya nimo kay some na opportunity but ini-grab nimo sometimes murag dili siya worth it ba. Ang values nila og imong values murag dili mo fit.
You're talking about partners or
Dili,
like
business opportunity, any opportunity like
Right.
na business or idea, bagong idea, and you can okay, I can make business out of this idea, but is it worth it? Basig hassle kayo niya siya.
Yeah.
Nay money involved, you can earn but murag masayon man gud ning isa.
right.
So you can choose na ba.
So it's still you're still working
You
with
have
this
more
idea of
options,
ano?
basically.
You're still
Correct, more
working with this
options.
idea of kanang passive, right? It's still a general theme for you
Yes.
with picking a business now.
Yes, nagyapon na siya, but that's why karon I want to create a murag corporation. But karon murag challenging pas ako because I'm enjoying the earnings from karon giset up murag sayangan pa ko mo spend gani. But I think
Right.
it's correct yun na I need to spend this amount, invest balik sa company. So, probably few years or months
Wow.
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, still really interesting, no? Your movement, the way you think, and I really learned a lot from this. And to think we met 2000, probably like 2014.
14.
Maybe not, maybe 2012, something like that. So it's interesting, and I really learned a lot. So at this point of our show, where Dave and I were gonna share our takeaways out of what Michael shared to us. So do you want to start, Dave?
Yeah, sure. So, Michael here shared to us that the power of actually having a clear vision of what you're going to have in the future, and I'm a product of that as well. I told myself I'm gonna retire. Instead, I'm not. So you have the 35, you have a business. Mine, I am retiring on 35. But yeah, even though if it's
How old are you now?
I'm 30. I have 5 more years
5 more
to
years.
retire. But yeah, the power of that is everything will follow. I'm just a believer of that. So when you just believe on what just set it, no matter how audacious it is, how big or hairy it is, just put it there and everything will follow. I mean, you'll figure it out, and it might not be 35, but I guarantee you it might be around 38 or 40. But you will get it. So dream big. That's one thing I've got it, and trust your journey. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. So to me, there's a lot of things. No, one thing that stood out for me was always be keen in identifying opportunities. So that's what I when Mike was saying about the different businesses, I was thinking about his eyes is always his eyes is always open and looking for opportunities, and his mind is always thinking about what's the upside of this. And this is the reason why I want to interview Mike, because Mike is he's the guy who basically really thought about quitting. I mean, resigning.
Having a business by 35.
It's really in his mind.
It's written, yeah.
Like it's really in his mind. Like some people, they just dream about it and think about it and hope about it. But it's another thing to make it a goal and say, okay, I'm gonna make a stake on the ground and really work from this point onwards. Because in my case, Bangod, I was kind of pushed out, and I know I dreamt about it it was my goal, but I was never really as tenacious as Mike, where he was really like, oh, thinking about this upside. How, like, if I engage into this business, how much upside will I get? And then, like, if I, this kind of thinking, I didn't. I wish I had, but at the same time, like, for some of you guys who are who wants to shift from employment, who are entrepreneurs, if you want to be an entrepreneur, want to be like doing something, like the answer is not always quit your job and start a business. Mike just displayed
On the sides.
that you have, if you want to be if you want to be entrepreneur, you may start with a onepreneur, then a sidepreneurship, and then become an
I
entrepreneur.
would say fake it till you make it.
Yeah. So yeah. So to me that's the essence. I think there's
One
like so much
peso at a
calculation.
time.
I learned also that 1 peso is worth
I
7
think this
pesos.
should be the title of this episode.
Amazing.
One
So,
peso at a
amazing.
time.
That's one. The second is like always learning, always always observing how things work. What type of business, be open to possibilities, opportunity. There's so much things I learned from this interview. And now we're here to our lightning round. Okay, so that's the sound effects while we haven't purchased the
DIY muna.
All right, so let's start. Mike, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so the first question is, what does your typical day look like?
Okay, when I wake up in the morning, so I push up like mga 20 lang, just maintain my my body.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so and then I eat my breakfast and then check emails and go through my to-do list.
Nice.
That's all.
So how do you keep yourself motivated or focused?
That's a good question. Maybe I have this big goal. It's always there, so
Is
I'm
that financial goal or
It-
an amount? Is that a monthly amount?
it's more like a business. It's not like the amount.
the one he mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it's not the amount because I because if I can like eat, sleep, because I live simple. So I don't have like kanang medyo sobra kagastos na lifestyle. So I got simple lifestyle. So what I want is katong ma-reach nako na business, katong corporation.
Very good answer.
So production. Something.
Okay. So now my next question is: do you consider yourself successful, and why?
Uh, okay. As an engineer, because I
As a
stopped,
business person,
as a business
Right now,
person, some people say na, oh, you're lucky you have this and murag na set up nimo. But for me, I'm dili pa. I'm still not successful because there's this one dream I want to reach. Wala pa man. Maybe if I'm there, then I can say, okay, maybe you have done a good job.
you'd like to share this dream?
I think that was a dream earlier.
Same dream.
You mentioned?
Same dream. Food processing,
Okay,
exporting.
perfect.
That's it.
I think
Very
I think we
consistent.
should connect with.
Very consistent.
I think we should interview once you reach that dream. So feel free
Yes.
to.
Oh my
Gosh,
Sure,
I
That's
love
before
Hopefully.
that.
and
I love
after.
that.
Okay.
No,
Hopefully we can
we're
do
looking
that.
forward for that. Honestly.
Right. So last question on my end is, so we have a lot of Filipino and people out there. The common mentality of Filipinos is to sacrifice yourself for others, for your family. Go on W. Or if you're a husband or a mother, single mother, you work 9 to 5 or work call centers or full time and do whatever to earn. So, what is your tip for those who are sacrificing their happiness and
Okay. To answer that question, to be honest, I can see like sa Philippines, we're on the golden age sa employment. Kay 'di ba ang pay is better na kaysa before, ang mga benefit is better. For me ang kulang lang for me because I brought up like in a Chinese family. Para ko ang sa Filipino is they need more financial education. It's very important. Financial education. kay bisan how small ang imong earnings, if na kay ma-set aside for savings and preparation sa imong i-engage, because it's subjective man on sa yung goal sa tao, di ba? If I can say akong 1,000 is enough for me, happy na ko ana monthly example, but ang uban siya gamaya ana oy, but I'm happy with that 1,000. So it's very subjective. Ang importante lang is to have ka ng you can buy basic needs sa imong, like imong kung nakisakit, you can treat that, nakay makaon 24/7. So
Wow. I think that was the best answer for that question so far.
financial education.
Actually, yeah. So it's about like whatever your goal is, you either the rules or whatever your whatever is the what do you call that the income for that, whatever it is. It depends on what your goal or what you want to
Yes,
achieve in life.
it depends. Because you're not going to be a worker for the rest of your life, because our body wither man. So, di ba? Someday you need to rest or to enjoy your life ba?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That's good. Okay, so the last question in our lightning round is the hardest question.
Oh my god.
There is so if you were challenged at the last question, this is more challenging. So the last question is, are you ready?
Oh my god, what's that?
Where can people find you?
Okay, you can find me at my Facebook page. It is you can type Coach Mikyu or Michael space D space YU, because I'm also doing financial advising.
Oh, cool. Let's go.
So at FWD.
How do you spell Mikyu?
Mikyu, MICYU.
Okay, at Coach Mikyu.
Yeah, Coach, COACH, and then Mikyu.
Right. So we're gonna put that in
We're
our
gonna put that on our show notes page. That's the big picture.ph/episode 19.
All right. Mike, thank you so much for allowing us to interview you. It's
Yes.
been very insightful. Para nako,
Exactly.
for me, it's just awesome to do this. Worth the time, definitely.
So yeah, the big picture. We're actually publishing once or twice a month. So yes, expect more content from us.
Thank you guys, and see you. Bye bye.